We're about to get into your 2026 reading, darlings. Okay. Aquarius, thank you for coming out and voting. All right. I was really hoping that y'all would get them votes up. I swear. Okay. So I'm happy that y'all did. If you are coming across this video, listen, you are chosen. Okay. You are one of the where you few of the many. Okay. Consider yourself few of the many. Consider yourself chosen. Consider yourself special. All right. Yes, you are. Because YouTube has blacklisted or shadow banned me. All right. And ain't nobody getting my videos. Okay. They all limited. Right. So if you come across this, honey, this is your message. Trust me on this. All right. So let's get into the year of 2026, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Only did 6 signs, the ones who voted the most. We had I did Scorpio, I did Pisces, I did Cancer, I did Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. Those are the ones that voted the most. Okay. So let's get into your energy, Aquarius. I do channel. All right. I am a channeler. I am a clairsentient, a clairaudient, a clairvoyant. I got all the clairs. You know what I mean? And so I have a separate channeling YouTube channel where I upload all of my channeled messages and no topic is off limits. So I uploaded the 2026 channeled message. Okay. It was a 2-part video, part 1 and part 2. I would strongly encourage y'all, right, to go check out my other YouTube channel. It's called Supernatural Whispers. Okay. And that link is in the description box of this video. All right. So I shared the 2026 channel that I did. That 2026 channel came to me back on June 29th of 2025. And back in June, I went live on my Instagram and I shared it on my Instagram. But Spirit told me to bring it on YouTube and share it with my YouTube family over there on that other channel. Okay, so Supernatural Whispers, the link is in the description box. Okay, I talk about 2026, man. Okay, we go into it, but I don't want to say too much about that. All right. We just want to get into your energy for the year of 2026. But for some reason, I feel like the Aquariuses should be tuning into that. Another thing I want to say about the Aquarius for 2026, you guys are major hitters for the year of 2026. Yes. Okay. You and Leos, baby. All right. The North Node is changing into Aquarius. All right. Leo South Node, Aquarius North Node during 2026. Okay. The eclipses is in the Aquarius and Leo axis. All right. We know Pluto is situated in your sign, right? There's a lot going down, Aquarius is. Okay. Y'all are going to be major hitters. I'm telling you, you're going to be major hitters this year. Okay. As well as Leos. You feel me? You feel what I'm saying? Aquarius is you guys are going to be on the rise. You understand what I mean? With North Node being in your sign, Pluto, the planet of power. Okay, all of that is that's all situated around you. You feel me? Look, y'all gonna be major players. You know what I mean? So I'm so happy again that y'all voted and showed up so that we can go ahead and tune into it and see what's going on. Okay, I definitely feel like the Aquariuses are going to be reinventing themselves. You've already started, haven't you? You've already started doing different things to reinvent yourself. Reinvent your outlooks, your perceptions, your beliefs, your habits, your routine, how you look. You know what I mean? It's like you're reinventing yourself, man. Yes. And if it hasn't started, Aquarius, it's coming. It's coming. All right. Like I said, eclipses in your sign. Okay, the North Node in your sign. There's no way there's not going to be something happening for you on a big scale. All right. So this is the year for you and the Leo. All right. You and your sister sign, baby. It's y'all. All right. Go for it. Go for it. All right. So let's go ahead. We're going to get into the theme Aquarius. We're going to get into like love energy. We're going to get into career and money. We're going to get into your health. We're going to get into family life or like environment kind of an energy, as well as challenges that may come up, positive highlights for 2026, and advice from your angels. Okay. So let's get into it for the Aquarius. What is the vibe for the Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is the vibe? Okay. If you have a Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and like I said, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, go check that out. Okay. Go check those out. All right. All right, thank you, Spirit. What is the theme? What is the vibe for the Aquarius? Okay, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the year of 2026. Thank you, Spirit, for your divine energy, your divine presence, your divine essence. Thank you for your divine confirmation, your divine hindsight, your divine insight, your divine guidance when it comes to how the Aquarius can best navigate the year of 2026. Okay, what's the theme for the Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising for the year of 2026? We have leadership. Okay, Aquarius. All right. We got leadership that's coming out here. So the sacral chakra is going to be a chakra that's going to be very powerful for you, Aquarius. Okay. Your creativity is going to be very powerful. Your attractiveness is going to be very powerful. Okay. I see you looking very good and exquisite and shit. Exquisite is what I meant. Exquisite. Okay. It's like your light is going to be shining from miles and miles away. All right. I feel like your ability to nurture relationships is also going to be very important or a major theme throughout the year of 2026. Your ability to nurture relationships, okay? I feel like you're going to be well liked, okay, for the year of 2026. You know what I mean? I also see happy ending here. So the solar plexus and the crown chakra are the other two very powerful chakras. Okay, that's going to be a major theme for you throughout the year of 2026. So I get the sacral chakra, which is your sexiness. Okay, it's your ability to nurture relationships. Okay, it's you being attractive, you tuning into your creative abilities. You know what I mean? You being well liked and stuff like that. That sacral chakra. We get the solar plexus, which is your will to win. Okay, I feel like y'all are going to have a very strong will and desire and determination to win no matter what. Okay, so that solar plexus is going to be lit up as well. Okay, I feel a lot, I feel and sense a lot of youthful energy, joyful energy. Okay, there's a lot of to celebrate throughout the year 2026, Aquarius. Okay, and then we got the crown chakra, Aquarius, which is, you being highly psychic. You may find that you're highly psychic throughout the year of 2026. You may be receiving different visions, different downloads, different insights and things like that. I feel like whatever visions, insights, downloads that you come across, okay, throughout the year of 2026 from spirit, you need to act upon them. All right, but happy ending is here. Happy ending is here. And it's funny because we got a 9 over here with a 3, so again it's a happy ending. Okay, you're ending out unwanted cycles. You're letting go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and it's making you happy. All right. Because whenever we go through an ending, there's always a new beginning, right? And I feel like you are looking forward to moving upward and onward in life. You know what I mean? I feel like you're letting go of old patterns, old beliefs, old habits. Again, you are emerging, okay? You are emerging anew, okay? You're reinventing yourself. You know what I mean? It's like out with the old, in with the new for sure. And you're shining bright, Aquarius, for all to see. I love this yellow energy, yellow and purple and orange energy. Okay. So there's an ending here. And we also have an 8-1, which is a 9 as well. So you are definitely going through endings. Okay. And I feel like it could be once from 1 to 3 different endings. Okay. You're ending anywhere between 1 to 3 different cycles that you've been on. Okay. Or you're reinventing yourself in more than one way, Aquarius. Okay. I feel like you're reinventing yourself in more than one way throughout the year of 2026. You know what I mean? Yes, but whatever these endings are, you're like, finally, Lord have mercy, like finally. Okay, I definitely feel like you are being liberated in some way, right? When I channeled the 2026 like themes and stuff like that, one of the theme songs that I channeled for the year of 2026 was "You Can't Break My Soul" by Beyonce. Nothing or no one is going to be able to break your soul, Aquarius. You're shining too bright. You're too happy. You know what I mean? You're looking too good. You're too well liked, okay, for anything or any situation to break your soul. You know what I mean? It's like you're handling endings and things that's ending and coming to a close in your life. You're handling it like this, like it's nothing. You know what I mean? And you're looking forward to the new beginnings for sure. Spirit wants you to take the leadership in your life, Aquarius. You know what I mean? You're going to be called to leadership. You're going to be called to lead. People are going to be looking to you for your leadership abilities. So it's time for you to get in the sun and shine. It's time for you to get in the light and shine. You know what I mean? Same thing I told the Leo. You know what I mean? It's time for y'all to shine, man. It really is. And I feel like people are going to be listening to you. The more that you nurture relationships, the more that you pour into relationships, the more people will pour and nurture you and support you and invest into you and lift you up. I just feel like people are going to be lifting you up. See, I saw that the Leos would be resisting, like they will have to persevere because they're reaching some kind of resistance there, right? And that's because of that north node. I mean, that south node is going to be in Leo the later half of 2026. And so they could be, reaching some kind of resistance there, right? But for y'all, with the north node being in Aquarius, man, I feel like there is no resistance here, right? Whatever, like, however, which way you're reinventing yourself, Aquarius. I hope this haven't stopped. Okay, so however which way you're reinventing yourself, Aquarius, okay, there is no resistance. You know what I mean? You're reinventing yourself. You're definitely rising into your power, okay? The more you nurture relationships, man, the more they will nurture you and support you, okay? Definitely ending out cycles, okay? You're definitely walking away from things, okay? You're definitely doing things differently this year, okay? There's a lot of change this year as well, all right? Let's see, what is the oracle message? I love this for you, Aquarius, all right? I love this, man. I feel like you're looking good. You're smelling good. I feel like you're very youthful, joyful, optimistic. You're very light on your feet. You know what I mean? You could be born on the 8th. You could be born on the 1st, the 9th, or the 3rd. You don't necessarily have to be. You could be a life path 9, life path 3, life path 8, life path 1. You don't necessarily have to be. You could be born on the 12th. You could be born on the 12th. You could be a life path 2, but you don't have to be. If so, though, tune in because it's definitely your message. Any Aquariuses that's tuning into this, tune in because this is definitely your message. Like I said, you are one of the many. You are a few of the many. Okay. All right. So let's get the oracle message for the Aquarius. What is the oracle message for the year 2026 for the Aquarius? Hey, y'all. Hey, let's go, Aquariuses. Picking up on some good energy so far. Wow, Pallades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Yeah, man, uplifting humanity. Pallades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. I feel like remember I said the crown chakra is going to be like a powerful chakra for y'all for the year 2026. Whatever your downloads are, your insights, your visions are, I feel like it's going to be important that y'all communicate what those are to people. You know what I mean? Because I feel like it's going to be coming to light. It's going to be coming true. You know what I mean? I feel like, y'all are going to be very uplifting, okay, to those around you. You're going to be very uplifting, okay? I feel like y'all are going to be psychic, man. I told you, y'all could be very psychic, okay? A pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Yes, Aquarius. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Like I said, that crown chakra is going to be lit up. I feel like it's going to be important for y'all to fast, okay? Fast, quarterly or something like that, making sure that you keep your crown chakra nice and clear and active, because it's going to be on point, right? Whatever your visions are, your downloads, whatever insights that you get, share them because you're going to be the oracle. And again, your vibration is rising. The North Node will be in the sign of Aquarius for the year 2026, man. So double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. That's what your mission will be for the year 2026, Aquarius. Okay. That's where your glory is going to be at. Okay. Channeling and uplifting humanity. Get in the spotlight. Okay. People are going to want to, again, it's time for you to step into the spotlight, Aquarius. Okay. People are going to be seeking your leadership. They're going to be looking to you. You know what I mean? They're going to be looking to you for inspiration. You know what I mean? So it's not time to hide, Aquarius. You know what I mean? Like, you know how we can go into our moments of hiding and shit because we don't want to be bothered. But this is the year for you to come out of the shadows and come into the light. All right. Come out of the shadows and into the light, Aquarius. All right. Yes. So that's the thing, man. Leadership, happy ending. Okay, you being beautiful, attractive, you being well liked, nurturing relationships, you being joyful, you having psychic abilities, you being able to channel and uplift humanity, and you rising, you being the oracle. Okay, that's the vibe, Aquarius. All right, embrace it, man. All right. You're reinventing yourself and it's undeniable. All right. You reinventing yourself is undeniable. It's undeniable. People are not going to be able to deny your spiritual gifts. People are not going to be able to not to deny your authenticity, your originality. They're not going to be able to deny you are who the fuck you say you are. And you ain't gonna have no problem proving it. You know what I mean? Only the real deal can prove what the fuck they are. Only the real deal. It's the fake people that be like, I ain't got nothing to prove because you fake. Nigga, you right. You ain't got shit to prove because you have nothing to prove. Anyway, Aquarius, let's go into, so that's your theme. All right, let's go into the love energy for the Aquarius. Let me cleanse this. So far, so good, Aquarius. So far, so good. Leo energy kind of took me by surprise a little bit. But then I'm like, yeah, that South Node is in Leo, you know. But let's go. Let's see here. What's the love energy for the Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What is the love energy for the Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Spirit, show me love. Thank you, Spirit, for your divine insight, your divine hindsight, your divine confirmation, your divine guidance. Yeah, man, the Hermit. Okay, I feel like y'all ain't worried about love, man. I don't know. And that's so funny because when I did the 2026 channel message, I was talking about how love was going to be a major component throughout the year 2026. I saw that people who have been single for a while, who's been really doing the work on themselves, that they will be meeting their divine counterpartner, divine counterpart, that they will be meeting their person and things like that. You know what I mean? People will be getting married or getting engaged, like they will be falling in love and stuff like that. But the Cancers had love on the back burner. The Aquarius got love on the back burner. Okay. The Hermit card here is like you're separating yourself from that. You're separating yourself when it comes to matters of the heart, Aquarius. Show me more. Show me more when it comes to matters of the heart for the Aquarius. Yeah, man. Aquarius, let me tell you something. You are the star, right? And somebody got their eye on you. Okay. I feel like it's a couple of different suitors that's going to be coming in your life at some point during the year 2026. Okay. I'm not going to say that they're going to be competing for you, but they're going to be coming in trying to get your attention, trying to be a part of your life. It's going to be one in particular. This could be an older person, okay? He could have Virgo in his chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in his chart, not necessarily, but he could have that in his chart. And he is like he really got his eyes set on you, Aquarius. You know what I mean? Like he wants to take you for himself type of shit. You know what I mean? But I feel like you're going to be closed off. I feel like the last thing on your mind for the year 2026 is love. I feel like you're just going to be shutting yourself off to love, man. But you do have somebody here in your energy that wants to lock you down. They want to take you off the market and lock your ass up. See that star? You're the star. They got you locked up in this lantern. You know goddamn well you can't lock no damn Aquarius down. What the hell wrong with them? That's their problem, right? But here they are. They want you all to themselves here. Okay. So you're definitely going to be attracting, I feel like a couple of different people. All right. I feel like more than two, especially if you're single. I feel like you're attracting more than two throughout the year 2026, right? But I feel like there's two good ones, like maybe two good ones, and out of those two there's one that's better than the other, okay? And I feel like that one has a lot to offer you. This person has a lot to offer you. Like I said, I feel like they're older than you or something like that, or they're more wiser than you or something like this, right? But again, you're going to be separating. I feel like you're going to resist it, man. You're going to resist love, or you're just going to be a little bit standoffish, maybe. You're going to be a little bit standoffish. It's like you don't want to be contained, right? You don't want to be committed. You don't want to be held down or something like this when it comes to matters of the heart. But there is love here. There is somebody here to love you. Somebody is here that wants to elevate you, that wants to love on you, that wants to take you off the market. They want you all to themselves. It's given semi-possessiveness. Okay, a little bit of possessiveness, like, you're mine. I want you all to myself, type of thing. I don't want the world to have you. I want you, type of a thing. But you may be a little standoffish to that. Okay, you may be a little bit standoffish. I don't care. It's right here. Okay, you could be dealing with the Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Like I said, this could be an older person or somebody that's a little bit more established than you. Okay, I feel like that person do have a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom. You know what I mean? I feel like they're way mature type of a situation. They just have a lot to offer you. You know what I mean? And I feel like this person wants to grow old with you. whoever this person wants to grow old with you. You know what I mean? Like they can see themselves growing old with you. They can see it, you know? But I feel like you just may be a little standoffish, just a little closed off when it comes to love. Yeah, now let's get some more energy when it comes to matters of the heart. Let's get some more. Damn. God damn, it's a lot going on around this. Yeah, retreat and honeymoon, right? Retreat and honeymoon. This person wants to take you off the market. Okay, they want to spend time with you. Okay, this person could may want to relocate you as well to maybe more of a colder place. And you're like, hell no, I want to move up there. It's cold up there in the mountains. Okay, maybe they live by the mountains or something like that. You could be meeting somebody at a distance that live at a distance. They live in like a colder region or whatever, and maybe they want you to come to where they at. You know what I mean? And they was like, okay, well, whenever you're ready, I'll be here. Okay, you like, nah, like shit. I don't want to be. Somebody wants to seclude you, Aquarius. It's right here. Somebody want to seclude you into the mountains and shit. Here, give me some more love energy for the Aquarius for the year of 2026, beloved. For the Aquarius, show me more. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. Okay, so you're meeting somebody. All right. You're gonna have a lot of sexual or romantic chemistry with this person. Okay, I feel like you and this person could be doing some joint projects or something like that. This relationship is really situated around healing and learning, but you have unfinished business here, and we know the Virgo, this hermit energy represents healing and learning, right? Because it represents the Virgo. So you have a past life connection that's coming back into your life, and I feel like you just may be a little standoffish or a little resistant to that connection, to giving yourself to that connection. I feel like this person wants to take you. They're very attracted to you, very attracted to you. You know what I mean? And again, you're gonna be minding your own goddamn business here, Aquarius. Okay, you're gonna be minding your own business, smelling the roses of life, because life is going to be good to you for the year 2026. You're gonna be smelling the roses of life. You're gonna be in your own peace and things like this. And somebody's gonna come back from a past life connection. It don't necessarily. I don't feel like you know this person. I don't feel like this is somebody from your past that you dated in this lifetime. This is somebody that you have a kindred soul connection with from a past life, okay? And y'all wrote each other in each other's story. Y'all wrote y'all selves in each other's story that y'all will meet up again this lifetime. You decided to write him in your story or her in your story when you were done with love. The last thing on your mind is love, right? And for them, it's when they're ready, type of a thing. They're ready for love and you are resistant to love. So that's how this is going to happen. All right. Attraction. Even though this person is a little bit older than you, I feel like their intellect is really going to attract you. I feel like you're still going to be attracted to this person. You know what I mean? We have children in the reverse. It says your love life has been affected by children. Huh? Childhood trauma is showing up here. Maybe you being avoidant. Okay, maybe you being like an emotionally avoidant person, Aquarius, could be stemming from childhood trauma. Okay, you being emotionally avoidant. Not most, I'm gonna say some Aquarius have that trait, that emotionally avoidant kind of a trait. Right, when things get too good for us, when it comes to matters of the heart, we tend to run away because we don't want a motherfucker running away from us or whatever. So that's a childhood trauma type of trait. But I feel like this person is going to help you recognize that, and this person is going to help you heal through whatever the trauma is, whatever kind of trauma. So whatever kind of trauma that you have, Aquarius, okay, from your childhood, this person is going to help you heal through that. You understand what I mean? This person is going to help you heal through that. Yeah, so you're going to be meeting someone that's going to be very patient with you and understanding, okay? Let's move on to career and money. We got Missy here. We got my cat. She just came and laid right in your reading. I don't know where I'm gonna put the cards. But Aquarius, we got a cat here. Okay. So if a cat is showing up for you, honey, feed that cat, love on that cat, take that cat in. Okay. She came to our house, I think the day before Thanksgiving. She just showed up on our doorstep. You know what I mean? And I thought she was gonna be our outside cat, but she ended up being a cat that we kept. So I took her to the vet and she got all of her shots. And when I tell you she's the most loving little thing ever, well, be careful, baby. Okay. She's the most loving thing ever, but she just showed up. She just showed up in y'all reading, Aquarius. So if a cat shows up, know that that's divine. Know that that's spirit. You know what I mean? Know that something is about to shift and change in your life. Feed that cat, nurture that cat. Even if you don't take it in, nurture that cat and feed that cat. Okay. Because something's about to shift and change in your life, honey. Now, when it comes to career and money, I see y'all are moving on here. Give me more when it comes to career and money, spirit. When it comes to career and money. Yeah, man, I feel like y'all are moving on. I feel, and another thing about y'all, I feel like y'all, when it comes to y'all career, when it starts to get messy and when it starts to get too confusing, okay, when it start not to feel right, I feel like there's going to be another opportunity for you to move on, if that makes sense. Okay, when it comes to your career, when it comes to your money, Aquarius. Okay, I feel like around May, June, around mid-year, you may want to start to make changes to your career because you may feel like things are just too chaotic, it's just too, there's too much drama, there's too much up and down going on or whatever. I feel like and even if it's not too much drama or there's things are up and down and things like there's changes that's going to be happening within your career around mid-year, right? May, June. Okay. There's going to be changes that's going to be happening. And you may not fare well with those changes. You may feel like, oh no, man, no, I don't want to be here no more. And I feel like when you make up your mind that you're ready to move, or when you make up your mind that you're ready to get out of a situation or get a new job or a new opportunity is going to be there for you. Okay. I also feel like y'all may be moving mid-year, May, June. You may be moving, and I don't know why this is tied into your career, your money. You know what I mean? But I feel like y'all could be moving, but May, June kind of an energy, right? Yeah, man. I feel like there's going to be different changes that's going to be happening around that May, June mark when it comes to your career. Okay. Things may get a little chaotic. Things may, just kind of get shifted around at work or whatever you do for a living. Things may start to change and like shift. And that may not fare well with you. You may not like what's really happening at work and stuff like that. And so I do see you finding another job. Okay. Aquarius, I see that you're moving on. I see that there's another opportunity here. Okay. For you to move on. Okay. I also see that y'all are moving, and it could very well be that you're moving. This is why you're having to leave the job. You know what I mean? And you're kind of conflicted because maybe you love what you do, but because you're deciding to move, I feel like a relocation, because these people is on a boat. You know what I mean? So like you're relocating, all you're moving, relocating. You're not moving from one side of the town to the other side of the town. I feel like this is a move or something. And because of that, you are relocating. You know what I mean? Which can cause some inner conflicts. It can also cause some inner conflict, like amongst your team of people or whatever the case may be. It's kind of catching people off guard. Shit, I feel like you're being caught off guard. Star card wanted to show itself, which is you. But I feel like you're going after your dreams and your aspirations, and it's time for you to move on. Okay. Mid-year, whether you're moving altogether and this is why you're leaving your job, or whether you're going after your aspirations and your heart's desire, and that's why you're moving your job. But I feel like with you moving on, that's going to like upset people that you're leaving. Right. They've really taken a liking to you. They've really enjoyed working with you, and they're going to be kind of upset that you're leaving. You know what I mean? Yes, your team, the people that you work with, whoever, like they're going to be kind of upset. The company, and you could be a little conflicted as well. Like, man, I really, this the only sucky part about this, that I gotta leave my job or whatever. And for some of y'all, it's like you're coming into the year and you love what you do, right? But then things may change. It may shift, Aquarius, to where you're like, oh, these changes that are happening, I don't know about this. This ain't faring well with me. You know what I mean? And so whatever it is, I feel like you're moving on. Before the end of the year, I definitely see that you're going to be doing something different. Okay, Aquarius. Now let's look into the health. Let's look into the health for the Aquarius for the year of the 2026. Let's look into health. Let's look into health. Okay, we got the scroll card. This is fixed energy. I feel like you're definitely fixated on your health. Okay, we got the Scorpio, we got the Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo here. So this is fixed energy. You know what I mean? I definitely feel like you are fixated on your health. You're focused on your health. Again, you are reinventing yourself. Okay, I feel like you're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing when it comes to staying healthy, when it comes to staying fit. You know what I mean? Yes, you are. Okay. It's like you have like you've kind of took on different eating habits. You have like a different exercise regimen and things like that you have dedicated yourself yourself to. I definitely feel like you are dedicated to your health here. Okay, so I don't see anything major going on with the health other than you dedicating yourself to your health, Aquarius. Okay, and I feel like that's a major focus for you, man. Yeah, man. Look at this, the Wheel of Fortune. Look, the same. It's the same energy. Fixed energy, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus on both of these cards. So you are fixated. Okay, when it comes to your health, the Wheel of Fortune is here. You're going to be looking good. You're going to be smelling good, man. You're going to be very vibrant. You're going to be energetic. You're going to be, just full of, positive energy. You know what I mean? Your vibe is going to be vibing. Your light is going to be lightening. You know what I mean? It's going to be very attractive. I see you being very attractive throughout the year of 2026. Yeah, man. It's like whatever you're doing, people want to know, what are you doing, Aquarius? Okay, with this Wheel of Fortune here and this scroll card, what are you doing? Okay. What are you doing? How are you looking so damn good and delicious and shit? What's happening here? You know what I mean? What's like what are you doing? Man, I feel like health, you got one of the best health cards, you got one of the best health cards here. Health is going to be doing, look, you are really going to be fixated on your health. You're going to be looking in the mirror. You're going to be like, oh my God, I love what I see. I'm going to keep going, whatever I'm doing, the sacrifices that I'm making to stay healthy, to stay, energetic and vibrant. You know what I mean? To stay youthful, I'm going to continue to do this, So I feel like you are definitely like, man, again, you are reinventing yourself, right? Like with this Wheel of Fortune and with the scroll card, you are reinventing yourself. You are emerging something new, something different, something beautiful, something magical, all right? Something highly in tune and something that's highly gifted and something that's highly favored with the Wheel of Fortune. It's like you are re-emerging and you are emerging as something totally different than what you were last year. All right, you're going to be a total different person. Okay, total different person, and you're healthy. All right, family and environment. Show me the family and environment for the Aquarius for the year 2026. Aquas. Wow, y'all got good reading, man. Strength card is here. Okay, you could be dealing like a Leo could be in your environment. God is giving you the strength. God wants you to know when it comes to your home life and your family life, you have the strength that you need to endure or to overcome or to persevere. You know what I mean? But we have the Two of Cups and the Strength card here. Like I said, there's somebody in your life that wants to be a part of your life. Okay. I feel like you do it for them, right? With this angel holding back this Leo or this lion, it's like you do it for them. You know what I mean? You're the only one that can like calm them down. You're the only one that brightens their day. You're the only one that they'll listen to or consider or whatever the case may be. I feel like this is a very picky person, but they like you. This is your family and your environment. Okay. This is talking about love here. This is talking about relationships. It's talking about a connection here. There's a person that's coming into your environment that's here to love you, that's here to show you that, listen, I choose you. You know what I mean? I choose you here. Let's get on the same page, right? Let's get on the same page about our relationship and about what we can do here. Somebody wants to join with you, man. Heavy Leo energy. This person got this. See that lion up there? The lion here, you got a heavy Leo energy here. And like I said, I love when the pillars get together. Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. I love when the pillars get together because something magical is about to happen up in the motherfucker. Okay. Something stable, solid. Okay. Is about to go down whenever the pillars come together. Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. And I feel like you're going to be linking up with the Leo. All right. A Leo is going to be very heavily in your environment. This don't necessarily have to be love, even though we did see that love is going to be here and you may be resisting towards it. But this don't necessarily have to be love. This could be a business partner that wants to come into your life and work with you. And like, listen, there's a lot that we can do here. You know what I mean? Me and you can team up and we can conquer the world. You know, give me more spirit when it comes to the home and family life. We getting, we're getting all of this fire energy. There's a lot of fire here. You know what I mean? I feel like, your home life is going to be full of love, it's going to be full of passion. Okay. I feel like your home life is going to be full of people who wants to work with you. Okay. The environment that you find yourself in, Aquarius, is going to be full of people who wants to work with you. You know what I mean? They want to support you. They want to encourage you. They want to inspire you. Okay. They want to do business with you. You know what I mean? I feel like you're going to be, establishing some pretty good connections throughout the year of 2026. These are powerful people. These are people that can make money moves. These are people that are, got connections to other people. You know what I mean? There's a king of wands that's here in your environment. There's a Leo that's here in your environment. There's a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that's here in your environment. I feel like you're building up connections and relationships in your environment. I feel like your home life is going to be pretty solid as well. Okay, Aquarius, even though I'm not really picking up on home life, it's more so your environment, what's surrounding you. It's people that want to work with you, people that want to link up with you, people that believe in you. You know what I mean? People that are motivated and inspired by you, that's wanting to link with you, that's wanting to get to know you, that's want to encourage you and things like that, or invest into whatever it is that you got. You know what I mean? That's what I get more so than home life. I get that there's an environment that supports you. There's a Leo in your environment here. There's a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in your environment that's wanting to link up. Okay. That's really encouraged and inspired by you for sure. And whoever this is, they're of high caliber. All right. They're up there. They ain't no bottom motherfucking player. They're people, they're a shaker, they're a move maker, they're a money shaker, they're a money maker and a move shaker. You know what I mean? Like they be making moves and shit. They're connected to different people, they are of high status, these kind of people that you're connecting with. Yeah, man. I feel like your environment is going to be very supportive throughout the year of 2026. That's what I'm going to say. Now, what are some challenges for the year of 2026 for the Aquarius? What are some challenges, darling? What are some challenges? Damn, you not being able to sleep could be a challenge. So, making sure that you have a good sleep pattern. What are some challenges? We got the page of sword gossip. People could be gossiping about you, Aquarius. Who gives a fuck? But they could be gossiping about you, okay? They could be trying to talk bad about you, all right? They jealous. You got some jealous ass people, all right? But I feel like these are not people that are directly connected with you, if that makes sense. These are people that is jealous, like outside people that wish they knew you, that wish that they was in your energy, that wish that they was in your circle. All right, they're gonna be talking shit about you. You know what I mean? So I feel like there's a lot of gossip about your family life and about what you doing and who you doing it with. You know what I mean? Like there's people gossiping about your legacy and what you're choosing to do, who you're settling down with. They're gossiping about your family life. You know what I mean? People are worried about the money that you're making and that type of stuff and how you're making your money and that type of shit, Aquarius. What? That's a challenge. I feel like it's a two-part challenge, Aquarius. Okay, you got jealous people. I don't feel like they're close to you. These are people that wish that they were close to you. These are people that wish that they knew more about you. Okay. They wish that they can get close to you and be in your energy and befriend you and stuff like that and know what you know and have what you have, right? It's jealous shit. So they're going to be some jealous people, some jealous naysayers. Okay. There could be some drama or whatever, just a little bit of gossip, okay, about what you do and who you doing it with. Okay. It could be some gossip about the things that you're into, how you're making your money, you know what I mean? And like what you're doing. It's like some gossip or some jealousy behind that. Okay. It's like some shit they don't even know what the fuck they talking about, but they just be making up shit type of thing, right? So that's one part of the challenge. Like you just overlooking gossip and jealousy, okay, about what you doing and who you doing it with. Okay. Remember I said you could be attracting somebody older or whatever the case may be. And maybe people got some shit to say about that because you are attracting somebody older that got something to offer your ass. Okay, that's way mature, whatever. They could be gossiping about that, hating. There's some haters up in this motherfucker. And they hating on what you got. They hating on what you got. They're hating on the possibilities that God, that like they're hating on your blessings, right? That's the challenge. People are hating on your blessings. They're gossiping about your blessings and how you doing it and who you doing it with, right? And then the other part of this challenge that I'm getting for some Aquarius is that Because, we got the 10 of Pentacles here. This is longevity. This is family life. This is, home life, family life, security, stability, fulfillment when it comes to stability and security in respects to home life, family life, generational, legacies and things like that, right? And so, you may be a little conflicted or just uncertain about your legacy. You may be a little bit conflicted or uncertain about whether or not you should settle with somebody, you know? It's like y'all may not be on the same page with this page of sword in reverse. You may not be on the same page with somebody that wants to come in and create a legacy with you, that wants you to settle down with them. You may not be on the same page with them. Y'all may not have the same ideas about what legacy is or about what you want versus what they want. And so that may be a challenge. You know what I mean? Like where somebody has to compromise here when it comes to legacy, when it comes to family, when it comes to building up something. You know what I mean? That could be a challenge for a very small few of you. It's like you're dealing with somebody that wants legacy with you, but y'all have to get on the same page about what that legacy actually is. What's important to you and what's important to them. It may be different, but y'all may have to line it up. Somebody may have to compromise, and that could be a challenge. But I damn sure see a hater in the mix, whatever it is that you're building up. Now we got positive highlights. What are some positive highlights? What are some positive highlights? Y'all, my cat is sitting over here on her hind legs like a damn human, looking out the window. Positive highlights. You're going to be highly intuitive. Hey, baby. You're going to be highly intuitive. Like I said, major downloads. You're going to be getting visions, downloads, insights. It's going to be important that you communicate and let people know whatever these insights and these visions are. Okay. And then we got that. Look, the Ace of Pentacles. These are positive highlights. I don't feel like your money is going to be hurting at all, Aquarius. Okay. I don't feel like that. I don't feel like you're going to be stuck doing one certain thing that you don't want to do anymore. I feel like when it's time for you to move on and elevate, the opportunity is going to present itself for you to move on and elevate when it comes to career. I feel like, there's going to be some kind of ultimate commitment that's coming towards you. Like I said, somebody could be asking for your hand in marriage, or somebody could be coming in wanting to like really commit to you. They have something to offer you or whatever. It's like they're not playing about you, right? I also feel like, again, your intuition is going to be on point, Aquarius. This is a positive highlight. Your intuition is going to be on point, man. I feel like whatever you intuit, whatever you receive from a download, from insight through a vision or whatever, or a dream, is going to come to pass, man. It's like spirit is giving you these spiritual gifts. You're being gifted spiritual gifts. You know what I mean? Your spiritual gifts are coming to light. If you already don't know what your spiritual gifts are, they're coming to light. And I feel like you're going to be sharing your spiritual gifts and they're going to be well received type of a thing. I also feel like, like besides your intuition being on point and being on fire, besides you being able to channel, you being able to intuit from spirit and bring it to the collective, besides all of that wonderful deliciousness, I just feel like maybe somebody's coming in with an offer that you can't refuse when it comes to stability, security, you know what I mean? Longevity, I feel like money is not going to be a thing for you. I feel like spirit is going to be taking care of you. You're going to be well taken care of by spirit. You're going to be well taken care of. And that's a positive highlight. Okay. You're going to be well taken care of, honey. Oh, shit. I forgot to get a career. Let me get this real quick. What's a career oracle message for the Aquarius spirit? I forgot to do this because I felt like there was a shift that was happening. Either you were moving out of state or whatever, which is causing you to leave your job, or there are shifts and changes at your job or within your career that's causing you to move on. But let's see. Tell me more, spirit, when it comes to the Aquarius. Tell me more when it comes to the career sector for the Aquarius. Tell me more, spirit. Tell me more. All right, people skills. It says you have a flair for working well with others. You could be a diplomat, a counselor, a salesperson, or a head of a company. All right. You got very good people skills here. All right. That's what spirit is telling you. Yeah, man. Like I said, you're going to be well liked by people. You're going to be well liked by people, man. Any kind of moves or shifts that you're making and you're leaving jobs and shit, that's going to make people feel a certain kind of way. You know what I mean? We got passage here when it comes to your career. It says your current situation is a means to an end. You are making the uncertain voyage to a new world. Oh my God. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Yes. And see that boat, and then we got another boat. Remember, I said you are like moving on, like they're like this is a major move. This is a boat here, right? You got two boats coming up with your career, major moves. Okay, so it says you are making the uncertain voyage to a new world. Enjoy the discoveries as you go. Enjoy the discoveries as you go. You may be a little conflicted, Aquarius, about the moves that you're making when it comes to career. You may be second guessing yourself. Am I making the right decision with leaving this position, with leaving this, whatever this is? Am I making the right decision? Spirit is saying your current situation is a means to an end. You are making the uncertain voyage to a new world. Enjoy the discoveries as you go. This is also telling me that you may not have it all figured out either, right? And this is why you're a little bit uncertain, okay? But Spirit is saying you are going on a journey here, okay? You're going on a journey when it comes to life and your career, Aquarius. It says you may move to a new place. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. You may move to a new place for work or travel for work. Exploring the world gives you the experience you need to succeed. Okay? Yeah, man, that's that. Now let's go ahead. Thank you, Spirit, for showing up and showing out. Thank you for allowing me to be able to intuit exactly what I need to intuit it to the Aquarius for the year of 2026. Aquarius, don't forget to like this video, okay? Don't forget to like this video. Don't be a hater. You know what I mean? We were talking about those haters in 2026. They asked gonna be on spotlight. And then, their life gonna reflect them being haters and shit. Aquarius, this was an amazing reading, man. North Node being in your sign, think like mid 2026, something like that. North Node being in your sign, happy endings. You're ending things upward and onward. You're shining. You're vibrant. Okay, you're well lights. You're nurturing relationships. People are nurturing you. You know what I mean? Yes, you're gonna have some haters here. Definitely a hater here. You know what I mean? There are haters. This is a challenge. They're hating on you. They're hating on what you got, who you doing it with, how you doing it, the money that you're making. People hating. They just can't help it. All right. What is the advice, Aquarius, for 2026, darling? What is the advice? Seeing clearly came out. Anything else from the angels of the Aquarius? Okay. We got seven of thought. Anything else for the angel? Okay. Gotcha. Choose freedom. All right. These are your last messages, Aquarius. Please don't forget to like the video. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you for voting. I appreciate that, Aquarius. It says, seeing clearly, it's time to view things from a different perspective. You have the blessed gift to see past the current situation and envision the amazing possibilities. Don't worry. The pause and momentum while you rethink your plan won't last. Embrace your uniqueness and allow it to serve you. That's what your angels are saying for the year 2026. We also have Seven of Thought came out next. It says, you've been confused about a situation in your life. And now suddenly everything is completely clear to you. Yeah, man, seeing clearly. Everything is completely clear to you. Whether the truth was revealed by your angels, disclosed by a friend, or discovered on your own, it feels great to be awake and aware. Feel free to ask for time alone if that's what you need. Okay. And I feel like the uncertainty or the inner conflict may come when it comes to your career about, damn, am I doing the right thing? Right? Like, am I doing the right thing with moving on from my career or this particular business that I'm doing? Am I doing the right thing? Am I really ready to move on and make this kind of move? Right. And I feel like you're going to see clear eventually before the end of the year. And you are going to move on. You're going to take that journey. You're going to take that voyage. Okay. It says choose freedom, Aquarius. We got to choose freedom. The year 2026 is ruled by the fire horse, representing liberation and freedom. That's what that fire horse is all about. People are being liberated and they are liberating themselves. And that's what 2026 is all about. Okay. And you can't break the soul of a motherfucking fire horse in no way. All right. Y'all don't forget to check out that channel message I did for 2026 on my other channel. It says choose freedom. Sometimes you may feel as though your way is blocked, but often that's just an illusion. You could free yourself from the obstacles that you're so focused on by choosing a different path. Turn your thoughts away from negativity and instead envision endless other possibilities you might act upon. That's crazy because they were just telling you earlier You have the blessed gift to see past the current situation and envision amazing possibilities. And here it's telling you to turn your thoughts away from negativity and instead envision endless possibilities. The possibilities are endless. The possibilities are endless, Aquarius. Wow. What an amazing year. A happy change is here, just like a happy ending is here, Aquarius. Wow. Your angels have heard your prayers and have banded together to create real and joyful changes in your life. Events begin to move forward and great progress will now be possible. You may need to make some rapid decisions due to the suddenness of activity. Be confident and trust the guidance you receive. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Things are shifting and changing for you, and it may happen in a way so quickly that you may feel conflicted about whether or not you're making the right decision. Spirit is saying you are, right? Look past the negativity, look past what you see, and envision the possibilities, the endless possibilities. Okay. That's what I got for you, Aquarius is. Man, what a great 2026, man. I'm here for it. It's been a little rough for the Aquariuses, right? Things are changing with that North Node coming in our sign. Things are changing with the eclipses coming in our sign. Things are changing with Pluto being here, the power, the planet of power. Okay, we are rising in power, and this is the year 2026 is the onset of the Aquarius rising in power. And I feel like we're going to continue to rise in power. I don't feel like 2026 is going to be the end of that. It's only the beginning, Aquarius. All right. Bye, darling.